But yes. Well, how does Queen feel that she knows that her
What is up? What is up? Yeah, we about to get it going, but please. Oh, damn. What's going on? Yeah, it's been a minute. Shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme step, too. I really did just say that, too. What's going on? What's going on? 1, 2. We got 1, 2 in the building. What's going on, folks? Happy Tuesday? Is it today Tuesday? What day is it? Wednesday. This has been a long one. It has been a long 5 fucking days, yo. It's been a long 5 days. What's up, G24 in the building? What's good? What's good with you, bro? I always appreciate the pull up, man. As always. As always. Appreciate it. We're gonna get it going here in a minute. Wait for some folks to come in, man. They've been working me like a Hebrew slave, man. Hebrew slave, bro. I done missed it. The purge. I done missed a lot. I've been dipping in and out, but I ain't really had a chance to chill with it. I done missed a lot, it seems like. For sure. No, not working a nigga, man. We gonna see some motherfucker. We gonna just have a little talky talk. See who come up, see what we gonna do today, man. It's been a minute. I ain't even had the time, man. I've been doing this little food show, man. Whew. We're gonna talk about that too, man. Oh my god, man. Man. This man. Bro. Gee, I feel you, but nah, bro. Nah, it cut to a point you be like, hold on, cause I ain't saying up for this, man. I ain't saying. We got 5 in the building. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Thank y'all for pulling up. Yes. We I just decided to do a live, man. I've been working, so I ain't really had a chance to get into it, man. Right when I was trying to get it together, it always seemed like some bullshit pop up, man, on my end. But what's been going on? What's been happening to you too? I don't know what's going on. Everybody get that Will and Jada money. Everybody get that Will and Jada money, and I'm like literally working. What kind of bullshit is that? Oh, boy. Let's see if we can find another song. What up, I? Oh yeah, you might as well come on up. I'm gonna drop the link, man. I see. Catch me up on the. Hey, y'all, come on up, man. I had a chance to talk to the YouTube folks in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and chat for a little bit. I've been in and out working this fucking food show, man. It's just been whack as fuck, man. Come on up. What up? Tim in the building.
All right, can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
What's good with you, bro? I'm just chilling, man. I got done just laughing at that fool over there going crazy, but I'm doing good, bro. What about you?
Man, I've been working like a motherfucking Hebrew slave. Other than that, I'm all right, man.
I figured something was going on because I was like, because I seen you earlier in the chat. Then I was like, dang, what happened to Conscious Moran? Like, usually he'll come through. So
Yeah,
then I was like, he probably busy, probably handling business.
man, they had us working this little food show for the last 6 days, man. I'm fucking tired as fuck,
Oh,
dog.
yeah, 6 days straight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Bro, I've been through that because I've been I had a job where we was working 7 weeks straight through I mean not 7 weeks, but 7 days straight through the holiday season, man. Stuff
Yeah,
be crazy.
it was some other bullshit. I've been kind of in and out, but I ain't really had a chance to, listen and shit. I
Yeah.
had to stay focused on the gig and shit.
Yeah, I get you, bro. That's how I am. Like, I only be on here when I really got free time. Like, other than that, I don't even be trying to keep up with it.
I feel you. I seen you and your boy was going at it a little bit though.
Oh, RBR.
Yeah. What was going on today, man?
That panel was all over the place today, bro. Cyber was up there. He went at AC. AC got at him. Queen came up there with that anti-black whatever bull crap. Chantel actually came up there and told some truth. This dude flipped out on her. He lied on Max, lied on me. It's just the usual ramble, though.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, bro. That's I mostly take it for a laugh. It's just like I said that last time when I flipped out, I just get tired of people lying on my name. But other than that, I ain't even tripping that hard, though. I take it for a joke mostly.
Yeah, I see he was getting a little heated, man. Like, I think that's the problem with what I come to realize with dude, man. Like, he can dish it, but he literally can't take it. You can't call people gay and then get mad when somebody call you. Like, what the fuck, man?
That's what I'm saying, though, bro.
Like, fuck, bro, this is words. This is what we do. You telling me you can swing, but I can't swing back.
Right. But look, this what I'm saying, though, bro. You can get on here. You can roast me, cook me, clown me. It's all good. But don't take personal shots and don't go at my family. Same way I'm not trying to go at nobody's family. Like, he's a hypocrite, though. He want to say something about somebody's wife, but he don't want nobody saying nothing about his wife. He say something about somebody's daughter, but he don't want nobody saying nothing about his daughter. Don't make sense.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not saying even if somebody kind of go there, where you can't let it get to you. These literally, but I grew up on the words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But it seemed like that shit changed now. It seemed like words are so motherfucking more powerful, man. Like they like really like get at motherfuckers, like, and especially on YouTube, man.
Yeah. At times, yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. Because like I said, I mean, clowning me, all that's cool, but it's just certain little things that get on my nerve, though. Like, it's certain things, whether it's on YouTube or real life, I don't play with nobody saying that, attributing that to my name, though.
Yeah. Oh, no. I definitely understand. Even with me, though, like, you know what I'm saying? But I think I learned how to just, like, especially if, like, somebody ain't, like my family or my friends, they ain't really, feeding me or nothing like that. Like, I can't, like, literally let their words get to me. Like, I can't let it be known that their words are getting to me. Maybe I should say that. Like, I can't let them know that it's affecting me. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like, man, it click on here real quick, and you be like, damn, like, you gotta, where your poker face at, nigga? We behind the avatar.
Yeah, like they say, don't let nobody see you sweat.
Yeah, definitely.
I learned from my past relationships, don't even let your girls see you tripping. Yeah. They'll throw that shit up in your face later on. I learned that the hard way. But
well, shit, you gonna trip sometimes with your girl, man.
I mean, yeah, but you know how you know how it is.
You know what I mean. I'm just
I'm saying, you know how it is when your woman, bro, when y'all had y'all little disagreement, then she just started taking shots here, taking shots there. Just be like, damn, you just pulling out everything.
Yeah, man.
So that's why I just be like, I try not to give, any girl that I get with, I try not to give them ammunition just in case if it comes down to that.
I feel you. Ain't nothing like being prepared. Shit, you ain't got to get ready if you're ready. Shit.
Yeah.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. But yeah, man. Other than that, everything been going good with you?
Yeah, man. It's been a chill day, bro. It's been a chill day.
That's what's up, man. So what you think about the Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle?
Ah, man. I'm gonna tell you.
I might as well get on everybody else getting money. Man, bro, every stream I done seen had Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, man. It's just every stream. I'm like, God damn, everybody talking about this shit. Everybody.
Bro, it didn't even take a whole hour. They was already making memes off that crap, bro.
I know, man. This shit is crazy. But go ahead. What was you saying? I'm sorry, man.
No, you good. You good. It's your show, bro. It's good.
No, I was just saying before, it's just crazy.
Nah, but it's good either way. But what I was gonna say is I'm kind of 50-50 about it because, which I did see a video from a biblical standpoint. Some people would say that he was supposed to settle that with Chris in private and not handle it like that. But also, I got to give credit, like when Max and other people be saying he did what a man's supposed to do and defend his wife. So really, I can't be mad at him for smacking Chris Rock, though. I really can't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, I understand. I think, like with them words, man, you can't let it get to you. Like he should have pulled it. Like, and if anything, him just saying, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Yeah. I think if he'd have said that before he got up, it might have been a little bit different. You know what I mean? He might have been like, "Whoa, okay, I did with you. My apologies. Let's move on." You know what I'm saying? Other than just because, man, hey, he just had to be fed the fuck up or looked at Jada like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble if I don't do nothing." I think.
But also, though, I will say, like, what 300W said in the chat, it was fake. I mean, I'm debating on it. Maybe it could be, maybe it could not be, because Hollywood is fabricated. Like,
man, and I was looking at it. Chris Rock, all his concert tickets, they going up. The Oscars had like a 65% higher rating, and Will Smith lightweight did win the Oscar. So like everybody really won and shit on if you really think about it. But like you said, it's drama and shit too. So, but that shit just seems so fucking staged. How he just smacked him like so fucking quick, man. And Chris was just like, he
was like, "Wow,
yeah, like wow, like you gonna look at a motherfucker like what this nigga just on TV." Like,
hey,
what a perfect.
You know what I thought about when that happened though? Remember on Everybody Hate Chris when it'd be like everybody hates Chris.
No, but what's up, everybody? No, but
what's up, 300, bro? How you doing?
What up, 3?
I'm all right. How is everybody doing?
All right.
Doing good,
what I'm saying is, like, when you go and watch that video again, you see that he's not really swinging. So that does look fake to me. I mean, if I want to slap somebody, I'm going to pull really hard and slap the shit out of that person. But he wasn't really swinging. That's why it seems to me like it was fake. But I don't know. Maybe that's how he fight. I don't know.
Maybe he didn't want to put his all into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little like, because it's a clip of him. I don't know if y'all seen it. He like a reporter tried to kiss him. And he smacked him too, but he didn't really
remember that.
Yeah, did you hear what Jim Carrey was saying about him?
I kind of did hear a little bit about it. Was he saying he should sue him or something like that?
Yeah, he said he would sue him for $200 million for that.
Man, come on now, sue him
for a slap.
Yeah, but it was on TV.
Shit, for $200 million, I let you slap me all day long.
200 million. That's a lot of stuff. You know what's so crazy? Like, I don't understand how it permeated the whole like world, because it's like the slap heard around the world. I'm like, damn, this the slap heard around the world and shit. This the worst shit going on. And then it started making me thinking, well, what the fuck else have they been doing? Why this little bullshit going on? Because it always be some major event they slip some shit in and shit on us and shit we don't know and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he did that to get more traffic on all these YouTube channels.
Man, it's been working.
Probably so.
Because it's working.
It is definitely like I was telling Trail, like every stream I seen, I had the picture of Will doing that. Like,
Bro, it's all over Reddit and everything else too.
yeah, man. I'm wondering what he thinking now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know he got to be stressed the fuck out over some shit. Like, but you know, that's some crazy shit. But my homeboy was saying, he was like, you got to think about it, man. He wasn't really smacking Chris Rock. He was just He was just so frustrated. It just poured out after that joke, and he saw Jada's face and shit. Yeah. Like all them memes before this and shit, and how everybody was talking about him and shit. Like I was like, yeah, but I'm like, you in the spotlight, you got to be ready for that. That's gonna be coming. Right. Like, but just think about all that shit every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people were saying that he showed the opposite of his movies, you know, like in his movies he's a hero or whatever, and then on that stage he was an asshole or whatever, you know. I mean, everybody got different opinion.
Yeah,
but I would have. I'm gonna be honest. I would have done the same thing if somebody talks shit about my wife. It will be more than a slap.
It would be more than a slap. Damn.
That just hit me like it just paused for a minute, then it hit me like, damn.
More than a slap. Oh man, but I mean, you know, that's what I was saying to Trill. So you think words are more powerful than guns now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's you know, that's that old phrase, the pen is mightier than the sword. But
I mean, we got cats on YouTube saying catch a flight.
I don't know if that still works with the new technology we have.
Probably not.
Right.
Probably not.
Maybe back in the days, this would work, but I don't know.
I just, man, I think he overreacted, but I mean, he is a human being at the same token. But man,
right.
True.
Yo, you gotta remember where you at, and you know, especially your image, and that's what I think it took away from. Because I was asking my boy, like, well, so who really lost? And I was like, Richard Williams. You know what I'm saying? The spotlight should have been on him. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking about that, like that's a black man who raised his two daughters. Wouldn't that have been a powerful message to black people, especially the black man? But now it's almost the opposite of that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like black men are violent. That's why I'm like, a part of it does seem staged. You know what I'm saying? What up, bro? Speak.
What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Conscious? Hey, everybody on the panel. How y'all doing?
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Bro, what about you?
I'm good. Just relaxing before work.
Okay. To get that money, I know that's right, man.
Yeah.
I tried to catch on. You did a video on it too, man. So what's your thoughts on it?
Well, my thing was, I think, to me, it seemed staged, and I think because of the fact that Will was getting a lot of heat because of his because of what Jada was been saying in the media, so his image has been taking a big hit because of that. So what perfect way to change all that and set this up? So it does three things. Now he don't look like this guy who kind of forced his wife into this open marriage type thing. He seemed like he cares. He seemed like he'll defend her. So they'll quiet down all the rhetoric of him being this emotional abuser and all that. Two, if Jada will try to divorce him now, she'll look like the worst woman in the world. And it helps Chris because look at it. All his tickets are sold out.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like it's a win-win for them. And like I said, the only person that loses is I guess Richard.
Yeah.
He the one lost because nobody's even talking about that.
Yeah.
They're just talking about the slap.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. That would have been such a powerful statement to black man. You don't think? Like,
Yeah.
look what this black man did. He stayed with his kids. He believes in them. He raised them. He nurtured them, and they became two of the greatest tennis players ever.
Yeah, exactly. And you took away from it, and if it was staged, you took away from it for your own selfish purposes. And now if it wasn't staged, it. I don't fault the action because again, you're supposed to defend your wife. If she got hurt, her feelings are hurt or something, you're supposed to confront somebody who insulted her. Now, the action itself, but how he went about it was wrong. Because hey, that wasn't the place to do that. That should have been handled backstage. You could have made a phone call and stop him from eating. There's other ways he could have handled it than going up there and slapping him. And really, I don't even think he was really intending to really hurt Chris, to be honest.
No.
Because if he would have punched him, or he would have put more effort into that slap. That was more like, hey, dude, I didn't appreciate that, and what you said about my wife kind of slap, and it was full of emotion. If it was real, I still don't think. I still think it was staged, to be honest. But there's other ways to do it. But unfortunately, if he would have handled if that's why I was saying in the video that he was in a no-win situation. If he would have caught laughing and she looked it like that and he didn't do anything, he would have got roasted for that.
But he was laughing.
Yeah, I know. If he would have laughed, and like I said, he did laugh and
rolled her eyes like,
yeah, and he didn't do anything. Yeah, he would have got roasted for that.
But do y'all think Chris Rock even wrote the joke?
From what somebody said, he didn't write the joke. It was somebody else. It was a white dude that wrote it. He just said it. Because I thought the joke was lame, to be honest. I'm like, really? Yeah, a joke? It wasn't even that funny. So I'm like,
that joke wasn't funny at all.
And what I think, just the thing, even she did have that disease that's messing with her hair, the joke still wasn't even funny. It just wasn't funny. That don't seem like a Chris Rock joke. And so it kind of, it's one of the, it's like, but still, if she was insulted, whether it was funny or not, I mean, that's still something you're supposed to do as a man. I mean, but
sometimes it just be replaying in my head though. That's busting out laughing like that shit's crazy. It's crazy. He slapped that nigga on TV.
Hey, but you know what was weird to me? Chris Rock reaction. Like, did anybody else think he kind of acted weird after that?
It seems like
I'm glad you said that, because I'm looking at him like if somebody slapped me, I'm not caring where I'm here. I'm going after this guy.
Right.
And he didn't do it. He just stood there.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm more convinced that this was staged than anything, because even okay, you don't want to go after the guy. I mean, you don't want to fight him because you're in front of the audience. You still wouldn't confront him, go towards him, or nothing. That don't sound right.
That's what I thought. Because somebody come up and slap me like that, I'm gonna start punching him.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe Chris realized it was, on TV. But I gotta give it's kind of making Chris look a little bit better. The more you find out about it, especially if he didn't write the joke and he kind of remained calm like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
I heard something about this was actually building up over time. Somebody said something about Chris Rock and them been going at it behind the scenes, but I don't know, man. Hollywood crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's. I'm really old, but Chris Rock was on one of the Fresh Prince's episodes. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I don't. As much as I watch Fresh Prince, I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
he dressed up as it was. He was, I think, Jazzy's sister or something like that.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, let me watch. I'm about to look it up.
I mean, I've seen it, but I've seen like clips of it, but I don't remember that one. But yeah, I think they've been having, from what I've heard, since then, and then I think he roasted both of them in 2016. I think that was the time where I think Jada was saying boycott the Oscars because her husband didn't win.
I'll just tell them.
So didn't win the Oscar or wasn't even nominated. So I don't know.
Fair use.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Now, which one of you handsome men is Big Willie?
Only the 90s.
Man, why did I forget that episode?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want to say he was either Jazzy's cousin or sister. For some odd reason, that's what I'm thinking. But he was on the show dressed up. You know how the Illuminati say, or the conspiracies now to say he was dressed up as a woman, y'all. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
Man, back then they had all them cats dressing up like women.
But Dave Chappelle didn't do it.
Yeah, I gotta give him credit for that though.
He said he wasn't gonna do it. He said everybody did it. Why I need to do it?
Right. Yeah, because the producer told him, "Oh, everybody thinks a guy's funny in a dress." Like, no, that's not funny. A man ain't supposed to be wearing woman clothing. A woman ain't supposed to be wearing man clothing. That's not funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Hollywood, it's a weird place.
Yep.
Niggas do that in everyday life.
Yeah, but who influenced that culture though? Because you gotta think about it. Like, I ain't trying to get all spiritual or nothing, but I'm just saying the TV put forth all those images for years. We might not pay attention to everything we see on TV, but some of it does influence us.
Oh, definitely.
What I'm saying? Like,
Rob? Yeah, definitely. But man, you gotta, even in Greek time, you know what I'm saying, and Egyptian time, you know what I'm saying. They kind of was, I'm gonna say, they were fluid to say the least.
Yeah,
man used to kind of wear makeup and stuff like that, so it's always kind of like that.
Hey, but them Greeks and them Romans, bro, they was on some other stuff in here.
Yeah, they was.
I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say what they was doing, but
yeah.
Just go look at the statues and the art that they made, man. They was on some.
My homeboy pointed it out to me. He was like, next time you look at like the Vatican or something like that, watch, it's always gonna be a little boy next to one of the Catholic statues.
They was making some freaky art.
Yeah, man. I hope that ain't the case. But you would think that, man, that would almost be, it would be so secret that would nobody know about it. But I guess if it's so unbelievable, most people who won't believe it's true.
Yeah.
Because that's some diabolical.
Like Kelly Ray said, humiliation ritual, which I do believe that's a real thing.
Yep.
But why would he need it now, though? He already on. Will Smith. Is he paying his due now?
Hold on, say that again.
I said, is he paying his dues now? You know how they say you gotta pay. You might pay now, you might pay later, but you gotta pay.
Yeah. I mean, from what I learned about Hollywood,
Well, well,
go ahead.
well. I was trying to remember. Has Will ever had to wear a dress? I don't think he has.
I don't think so. I think he hold up.
I can't
I
remember.
know he had to do something one time. It was like, I don't know, that might have been that pirate episode I'm thinking about.
Oh no.
I can't say he ever did.
Not in a movie for sure. But you know what he did? I don't know if y'all remember when he first got on. He was in this movie. What was it called? I think it was called like 6 Degrees of Separation, and he played like a gay young dude. It was like his first, like it was a breakout role.
Yeah, I remember he was in there with that white dude.
Yeah. He did that, but that was like his first joint.
I never watched that movie. I refused to watch that movie, but I heard about it though.
Yeah, it was. I don't think I watched all of it, but I watched a couple. He was like a preppy dude, but he was scamming folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came from a broken home or something like that, and he got it in with black people. I mean, he's a bunch of white people who are rich. You know what I'm saying? Like society.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know, man. That should be crazy, though. It wouldn't be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Well, I mean, but you have to look at it. You get fame and fortune, and all you have to do is, I guess, either wear a dress or play a gay dude. I mean, I don't know. Some people might think, they say, okay, just doing this one movie and that's it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm misspelling what these people want your firstborn. Uh-oh. Yeah, man, I just kind of feel bad for Richard Williams, man. I kind of wanted him to shine. But Will did play a good role, too. You know what I mean? To kind of take away from all of that, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and
kind of missed a good opportunity to kind of unite each other. But maybe the slap will kind of, wake us up in the sense that, we need to start being a little bit more aware of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledging each other. Because it'd be so hard for, you know what I'm saying? I can recall walking down the street and just saying what's up to dudes, and they don't even, you know what I'm saying, speak or acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? And not even to know we know each other, but just brother to brother, what's going on? What's up?
Or just a nod in the head and everything.
Yeah, anything like that, man. It ain't always about, being tough and shit like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you, and but shoot, we got a long, but if it just showed that we got a long way to go to get to that point. I mean, because we can't even handle stuff like this privately, but we got to handle it in front of everybody. And the first thing we're gonna do is something physical. It's just like on the street, some dude say something to you, a woman. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna slap, punch, or use weapons. So it's kind of like we haven't got past that point yet. We have to show, in order for it to count as far as protection of women, we have to show physicality. It's not on some economics or on just using other means. If they don't see it, it don't count. That's kind of where we are now. And if you look at that whole thing, that's all it shows, is that if it's not something physical in the protection of women, it don't count.
So you think this will put an end to Black women saying we don't protect them? I mean, come on, the brothers. At least, I mean, maybe that's the one positive thing we can see out of this, that he protected his wife, his woman, right?
They'll probably make an exception for him.
Come on, what's the exception? He did it
Man,
on national TV at the
man,
Oscars. You gotta give him. Come on, man.
man. I wish I could. I wish I could, but I know this YouTube streets.
Come on, man. He
This is
slapped a dude on TV for his not on TV, on the night, one of the biggest nights in Hollywood. And it really is the biggest night in Hollywood. And he still don't get no props for that. You
I
see how hard we
agree.
are on black man? Come on, man.
I agree, but here's the thing:
Oh, y'all.
you got black men saying he's a simp for doing that,
How could he
and
be?
women agreeing with him.
I can't see women saying that he's a simp for this. I just can't see that, man.
Man,
Why would women
seen
think that? Why? How couldn't they see that as romanticizing? This nigga got up on stage at the Oscars and slapped a nigga for his girl. What? Come on, man. Come on.
I would agree with you, and I think, like I said, if this was staged, that was Will's idea. Because, like I said, they were turning against him because of Jada and all the things she'd been saying for the past year and a half. This would have been the perfect opportunity to get those women back behind him, and
what do we need?
and repair his reputation.
You think his reputation was tarnished with just black women or all women? See, because I don't think like white women even, you know what I'm saying, cared so much about that. Because they do shit like that all the time too.
I think it was with black women. I think it was mostly with black women.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't think his Will Smith's base is black women. If anything, it's kind of man and he said, "Well, it's Captain Save-O." But don't the ladies like Captain Save-O's perfect time? That's what I'm trying to say. No case. Come on, man.
No, they like to use Captain Save-A-Hose, but they don't respect Captain Save-A-Hose like that. I'm sorry. No, they don't.
That is so backwards.
You would think, but man, shoot. I've been around too long, and I've seen dudes who have defended women. All of a sudden, they say the wrong thing. They're trying to get them fired. I had one supervisor. Shoot, they demoted him, sent him to another unit over because he telling this woman, "Hey, you need to go work," and he made a little joke. It wasn't even like harsh jokes. He just made a joke. But she was in her feelings. She went and reported to HR. He got demoted and shipped out to another unit. Now he got his position back. But this was a dude who treated women fairly.
Damn, no one respects the captain. Even Kelly said no one respects Captain Save-A-Hose.
No, I'm telling you, man. No, it don't work. You make one mistake.
So I mean, what's the line there? It has to be some type of balance, right? So women do want a thug. Is that what you're saying? If they don't want no Captain Save-O, they want a thug. What's going on?
I think what it is, I think they equate physicality with protecting.
But wasn't
the only way you show your power in our community is through physicality. You don't, if they cannot see you physically doing something like beating someone, hurting someone in protection, it don't count. So it's like,
didn't he do that on? That's what he did it on the Oscars, brother. How much more do we? Everybody's saying that instantly.
I hear you.
But you saying he was captain because of what he did it on the Oscars?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying men are saying that, and some of the women agree with them. That's what they're saying. That's what the men are saying.
Crazy.
But the guys who are married, guys who who've been in long relationship, we're not thinking he's a simp for that. We're just like the way he went about it was wrong.
Definitely.
But I'm not thinking he's a simp for what he did because again, I mean I've been married, so if it was my wife, yeah, I would have probably I wouldn't. Man, you know what? I'll be honest. If I was mad enough, if I saw something, yeah, I would have stepped to him. Maybe I would have hit him. But if I had a clear head, I would have done something else.
What do you mean? What you mean?
I'm saying that again, if it was me and he would have insulted her, and I was in Will Smith's, I would have done something a little different. I would probably doing the acceptance speech, roast him, something like that. You know, because I mean, Will's a funny dude. He could have done that, but you know, he didn't. He wasn't thinking. You know, I guess this was the way he thought would be best.
You don't think it was almost reactionary? He didn't think. I think if anything, it was more impulsive. But he had to, like, that's what I'm saying. He had to start thinking about it. As always, perfect timing in the building. What up?
What's up, bro? How y'all doing today?
I'm all right, man. How you
doing? Good. We're doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right.
But I was saying, as he's walking up there, he got to be thinking, like, what am I doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was right there. You know what I'm saying? He had to take a couple steps back. And then after he slapped him, like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but he went back and started yelling at him in his seat.
That's what I'm saying. He should have said that first. And then, you know.
He had an out-of-body experience.
He sure did. He should.
He
said Superman hit him.
The slap was just the beginning. He began to deteriorate after that, and it continued the whole night. Even if we see him dancing later on that night, he looks physically, emotionally distraught. So yeah, he had a mental breakdown in front of everybody. So that was not becoming behavior of a man or a woman or anybody, because it wasn't something that he did with all of his faculties. He was not 100% in control of himself at that time, and he'll admit that later. I think he's done much of that in his apology, but I don't know if either one of y'all, I don't want to say you guys have, but I've been Will Smith before. I've been in that type of rage. I've been in that type of emotion. I've been divorced, and I've been in a relationship with a narcissistic terrorist. And I think that's why a lot of men come to this space. A lot of us come here hurt, depressed, crying, sobbing, wondering why she did what she did. And then we find, you know, that's why these pump and dumps and a lot of this goofy shit exists in this space, because traumatized men and hurt men, you know, want to hurt back. So, oh yeah, I'm a pump and dump. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a pimp. And it all comes out of the same hurt and pain that Will is feeling. So I don't think nobody would, anybody that with common sense, any woman who wants a man who really loves them wouldn't think that was proper behavior, because it looks like you don't really love yourself. So women could tell when you doing some shit out of your ass, like you didn't do that because you love me. You know what I mean? They know when you're doing some shit about your masculinity. So it's unfortunate what happened, but wasn't nothing redeemable about what happened for nobody. For Chris Rock, for Jada, for Will, I didn't see anything redeemable about what happened.
You don't think?
But I disagree.
Hey, Big J, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, Chaos? What's going on? See, here's where I disagree. No, you're looking at it from the aspect of two men going at it, and with Jada and all that. I'm looking at it from societal. I think that's going to usher in the age of respect. See, far too long, people have been going around here disrespecting other people, and there's no consequences for that. I think it's time for people to understand the consequences of disrespecting other people.
Physical violence.
And I'm gonna say, no.
Physical violence.
No. I never even said that. I never even said that, King. Okay. King. I never even said. Not once I say anything about justifying violence. I ain't justifying violence. Well, I am justifying that there are going to be consequences. People going to understand. You can't just be running your mouth and bump your gums all the time and not expecting nothing to happen to you. that angle I'm coming from. Now I'm gonna say this too. I've been doing some research. Why ain't people if everybody's so mad at Chris Rock, why ain't nobody mad at Tommy Lee when he slapped a kid Rock, another Rock, in the face at the MTV Awards back in 2017? Nobody want to bring that up. But now all of a sudden we want to Will Smith did something wrong. It's changed society, but people been fighting each other on war shows all the time. And Tommy Lee and Chris Rock are white. So I don't want to hear nobody talk about, that Will Smith and that fight on the Oscars, they're bringing black people down. Well, I don't want to hear that either. Okay,
You might
go
have
around
to,
disrespecting people.
you're gonna have to broaden your scope so you can really understand some of the complexities of this issue. So, did you know there was a theme of the Oscars? Did anybody on the panel know that there was a theme of the Oscars?
No, I didn't even.
No, I didn't watch the Oscars. I stopped watching that a long time ago.
I didn't even watch the whole show.
Okay, check it out. The theme was Oscar So Black.
Oh,
and it was in response to Oscar So White. Do you guys recall that?
No, is that when they kind of
yeah. No. It happened in 2007 when Chris Rock was going after Jenny Pickett. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I remember that. It was like
2016. It was Oscar So White. Now, if you recall the hashtag, all of the white Hollywood elites did not really like the black Hollywood speaking up about the fact that they were not nominated and they were not being respected, especially when Tyler Perry opens up this new multi-billion-dollar studio in Atlanta, right? They're having some funk between the black Hollywood and I'm not going to say the other racial group, right? So there was a hashtag Oscar So White. It went around, and so they had to respond to that. Last night or Sunday was the response, Oscar So Black, right? In a positive light, they were going to highlight black people, black movies, black Hollywood, and one more thing, brothers, that's getting lost, black fathers. Now, let me break it down. What do I mean? Oscar So Black, the director for the first time was Will Packer, a black man. Chris Rock was not hosting, but he had a hosting job at that particular time. Black host. Sitting front and center was a black family, very rare in Hollywood. Black man married to a black woman with black children, right? And the movie on display tonight is a movie about King Richard, a black father who has not received his roses. His daughters married white men, shit on his legacy, and he created two of the best athletes in the world who just happen to be black women. The movie is not named King Richard to just fuck with people and to the black man's grandiose. It's named King Richard because he never got his props. And he did some of the greatest things ever. And we're not talking about black fathers who CDC said are the best fathers. We're not talking about black families, black men married to a black woman, Will Smith worth over 100 million. We're not talking about Oscar So Black. Will Packer did a great job. We're talking about this. And the thing is, Amy Schumer, a white woman who has issues with blacks, wrote the joke. It was all by design.
So she wrote the joke.
Chris, trip off of this. Kevin Hart got fired from doing the Oscars. What we got to understand is at this level, and everybody who's worked in, we all content creators, right? Some of us, we work really hard on our shit. Some of us have comedy writers at some certain levels. You're not writing your own joke.
Definitely.
There's coming from a comedy writing table. It gets approved. It gets ran up the flagpole. That joke was written by Amy Schumer, a black woman, a black comedian, would have known to be more sensitive, would have known Oscar So Black, would have known about alopecia, would not have written that joke when Will Smith was a car ready to crash. And Chris Rock was a fool for saying the joke. And Amy Schumer had malicious intent. And all of us who know Amy Schumer and her issues with blacks, because she spoke about it. She spoke about not doing jokes and pandering to black men and how white female comics who pander to black men become more famous. And she had resentment that she doesn't get the love. And she did her special in Harlem at the Apollo, and she called it something black. You guys are missing a lot. You're missing a lot. So this was the poo-poo on Oscar So Black. black men, black fathers, and black families, and there are white people giggling their ass off. Giggling their ass off. Because it don't matter if the slap was fake. All of the things that you guys wanted, you guys complained. You wanted the black Oscars, we gave it to you, and look how you acted. It doesn't matter if it was real. All that matters is, to me, as a black father who didn't get his props, is I'm pissed off that we not talking about King Richard and them no good women who dogged their daddy and married white men who put their white babies in front of our face. But y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Vina and Serena dogged out their father?
So am I alone on that? Because a lot of people seem to be don't recall its history. But like it was a woman in the chat going back and forth. Yeah, man. Do y'all don't recall? He never was able to come to the games. Remember
Yeah, they kind of shunned him when they started blowing up. I know I'm familiar, but I can't remember what did he do though? Because he was the coach for a minute. Then they stopped doing. I can't remember what he did.
Didn't he marry somebody? Some younger woman, and that's why they started shunning him.
I don't know what he did. He could
right.
You
see, hold on. See, King, should have had a prerogative to be a man. See, here's the thing. You're kind of race baiting, because the thing is, because you also forgot. I don't know, because you never include that King Richard was cheating on Venus and Serena's mother, and kind of put a wrench in that relationship. But you forgot. You got to put that in your narrative.
I don't gotta put that, because why do black men gotta be perfect? That's why it's my name. Why I gotta put that? CDC said we the best fathers.
Wait a minute.
Some of the best athletes.
Wait a minute. You see that? You see what you just did? You see what you just did?
Hold on. Let me say something. This is no.
You got your say. Here is my say.
Hold on. This is important because this happens a lot in this space. Whenever we have an opportunity to have a progressive conversation, it breaks down into this red and blue pill bullshit. Y'all got to come out of it, bro.
But you brought it up, though.
I don't want to roast you. But you brought it up. But for 5 minutes, I said some shit, some real deep shit. And for some reason, we stuck in this matrix of the black manosphere where everything comes into a red and blue pill space, and you want to disqualify the intellect.
I never said that
as red or blue pill. You have not spoke to anything I said.
I never said that.
You not having spoken. You want to bring up King Richard cheating? It's self-loathing, brother. I said we should be talking about black fathers. It's self-loathing. Him cheating doesn't stop what he did. He created the best athletes in the globe. Would you deny that?
Hold on. No, I'm not going to deny that. But here's what you said.
So why are you focusing on what he did in the bedroom? Why are you focusing on what he did in his personal life? For real.
We was discussing why.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
When you focus on that,
I'm not doing that.
You hear what I'm saying?
Because I'm going by what you said.
You leave the progression. You let Amy Schumer off the hook. You let the insidious, nefarious people who plan this shit off the hook. But you attack
Venus and Serena. You just attacked Serena and Serena, didn't you? Didn't you just attack Venus and Serena Williams?
I did not attack them. I stated the truth. That conscious
discipline. Wait a minute. No, hold on.
I said he did not. The movie is not named King Richard for no reason.
Hold on.
You did not. Do you even know the story?
Conscious moron.
Do you even know the story?
Conscious moron. Allow me to repeat. Allow me to finish what I got to say, because people are being emotional. Here's the thing. How can somebody sit there and talk about?
Emotion.
You see that? You see what you just did? You see what you just did?
I will address you.
You see that? What you just did?
Comment for me. No, because I am better than you at this YouTube.
You see what you just did?
I am better than you.
You see
yes.
You can make your comment without a derogatory comment toward me if you If you insult my character, I will address it, Big J. Make your comment, but leave me out. This is YouTube. This is a panel. I have a platform. I will annihilate you if you come for me. You cannot fuck with me.
I ain't coming for you. I'm not coming for you.
Then say your
I'm not
comment.
coming for you.
You say your comment and leave out the personal attacks, brother.
Wait a minute. I ain't personally attacked no one.
Okay.
You see that right there?
Okay.
You see that right there? You,
Okay.
hold on. No, hold on.
Nobody.
Brother, I don't want to call you unintelligible.
Hold on.
I don't want to call you unintelligible.
I never attacked you, dude.
Your own train of thought. You're not following your own train of thought, brother.
Man, you don't know. You don't know what my train of thought is.
Brothers,
God,
let's get back to King Richard, giving him his juice. Now,
No, let me finish. No, let me finish my point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me finish my point. Here is the thing. Here is the thing. You didn't see what you didn't hear what you just said because you claiming me I'm on some what you call it manosphere. First of all, fuck the manosphere. Fuck red pill, blue pill, purple pill, all these stupid ass pills. Let's fuck all that bullshit. We ain't talking no fucking blue pill. Yeah, fuck all that pill shit. And also, fuck the black space, okay? I don't give a fuck about the space and all that shit. We on YouTube. And yes, the Sir State, I never attacked King Perfect. I don't know why you accuse me of attacking him because I never attacked the nigga.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Now here is people need to pay attention to what I actually said and stop trying to respond. Listen to what I actually said instead of just responding.
Can you
listen
to what you're saying, brother?
Yeah. If you allow me to speak, let's go. I'm talking about what you said because you implied that Venus and Serena was disrespecting their daddy. Was that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when I brought up the fact, a true fact, what the father did, I'm attacking the father. Well, I'm just justifying why I didn't want to fuck with the daddy anymore. But you act like I'm attacking the father and the father of Venus and Serena.
That is my position.
Which I'm not doing. I'm just producing a fact.
I believe, brother, when you go to that, that's his sexuality. That's his personal business, what he did in the bedroom. I think that happens to a lot of black men a lot. And I think it's off the cuff and it's unfair. You don't get to judge.
Yeah, but the thing is, we was
hold on. But you have to add at the same time.
This is what they do. This is why some of us don't get custody. This is why some of us don't get
you have to at the same time. Yet at the same time, you talk about them marrying white men. You talk about them being with white men. You see.
What part do you want to talk about, brother? I'm not making it.
No.
Am I lying?
You trying to cost? Hold on. You trying to accost them? Cause Vina and Serena for being with white men. Hold on. This really irks me.
I want to walk you to this. Do you understand why the movie was even made so late in life? Do you understand why it's called King Richard? Do you understand that they didn't want it made? Do you understand that Will Smith had to buy the movie and force it to be made, that he was dealing with some issues himself, some existential issues as a black man and a black father, which is why he made the movie? In his acceptance speech, he said, I'm being called on by God. I'm the angry father. That's why he embodied the role. He wanted to get this story told because he felt like King Richard hadn't got his props, which is why he named it King Richard. That's not his name. He wanted to give him a crown that people have forgot. How these women, I'm not even going to say women, how these athletes, because they're not just women, they are some of the greatest athletes ever, young, old, in entire history. Some of the greatest athletes ever. They just happen to be black women. And the person who created them, we don't even know him. It's like Mark Jackson with the Warriors. These black men don't never get their props. That's why the movie came out so late. Everybody else, you know how they got to be the stars. You know about Customato. How many people even know what he did, the sacrifices he made to take them to tennis clubs? And the divesting that they did is relevant, brother. I'm not trying to put them down, but if we're going to have a complete conversation, It's relevant.
But King, how can we talk about they bedroom practices when we can't talk about King Richards? It's got to
No,
be
Right.
I didn't say what
Right.
they did in the bedroom.
both,
I didn't
And
say
when
what
you
they did in
did,
the
and we
bedroom.
did try to talk about it, you put it into red pill, blue pill, manosphere talking
I'm not
points.
trying to say
Right.
red pill, blue pill.
So,
But I
Mary,
understand
but
what
that's what
no,
you
I'm
brought
saying,
it up.
who
hold
they
on.
married,
Let's not
who
jump
they
Yeah,
off.
but
married,
you the one that
Hold on,
brought it
listen,
up.
hold on, Jay. Let him finish. Let him finish it real quick. Go ahead,
who they're
King.
married to is relevant. Who someone has sex with is not. You know what I'm saying? Who they're married to is relevant. And how it's just like
So you saying as far as legacy other than
correct.
discretion?
Correct. Who they're married to is relevant. But who someone having sex with, whether, across the board, it's the same thing like with sexuality. I'm not interested with people doing the bedroom. So I can have people, friends of any sexuality, because I don't have that type of sex. I'm not going to classify you or judge you on who you sleep with in the bedroom. I thought we got past that as a people. I'm not judging him. Look like
Hell, you
Amber
know we
Rose.
ain't got past that. We still hate.
But I'm talking about like the whole slut walk and Amber Rose, like
Right.
who you
I dig what you're saying.
yeah, who he sleeps with shouldn't, just like women shouldn't be judged on their body count. Who he slept with, and if he still made these girls some of the best athletes and some of the best people on the planet. And Will Smith thought that story needed to be told. My point is, it's getting lost in this. It's getting lost. CDC, we the black manosphere, black men, black fathers. We don't get our props. CDC said we the best fathers. CDC said we the best fathers. That night was a black man getting the Oscar for the best actor, the black movie, Oscar So Black. It's not about King Richard's infidelity, bro. That's all I just wanted to make sure that we don't go. A lot of panels be taking these left turns and it be about, and the conversation goes somewhere else. It's not about King Richard's infidelity. But those two black girls marrying white men and what they went through with those black men that they dated is relevant to their black father.
But I was gonna say Serena
See?
did.
Oh my
Venus
God.
did date black dudes.
Yeah, but
both of them did.
Slip up on that one.
no, she did. That's the whole thing. Now, do y'all remember like how vocal she was about why she didn't marry a black man and how she married the white man and put the white baby? Y'all, it's like I'm not the only one paying attention to these things, right? She got a lot of flack for that, and there was a lot of cover for her on Twitter when she would be showing the baby, and then there was a lot of discussion in Black Twitter about, okay, how are you guys celebrating Venus and Serena, but you want to cancel old boy from Black Panther? How are you celebrating Serena's baby, but you want to cancel Nate when he made the slave revolt movie, right? This is what was happening during that time when she was showing that baby and that white boy was holding the baby. They were canceling black men. The same black women who was saying how cute her baby was and congratulating her marriage was canceling black men for their interracial marriages. That movie never got seen. That slave revolt movie never got seen. You know what I'm saying? The boy from Black Panther, he was on the boat with that white girl. He almost got canceled.
What's
So at the same time,
Are you talking about Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan. Remember that? This at the same time they were trying to cancel these black men, and they were laughing about it because black women know what they be doing. Now I'm not picking on black women. I'm just saying facts. I'm not picking a side, but I'm just saying at the time when she had that baby, there was a lot of celebration for divesting. Oh, how beautiful that baby! That baby's so cute, and the white man was holding the baby. But in the same week on Twitter, they tried to cancel Nate for that movie for him having a white wife and his history with white women, right?
Well, and the fact that they had that whole thing about him had that rape charge and he was cleared.
Correct. And that was white women too. And the same thing with Michael B.
That was black women brought that up too. They were supporting that too.
They was. So I'm just saying, like, it's relevant. Their marriage and the divesting is relevant to a black father. And these things are things that we usually circle around these things in the black manosphere. And this was an opportunity for us to like see past why propaganda is created to get us off of our square about black fathers. Like, it's real talk. Like King Richard, the name in itself. There's a reason the movie is named.
I gotta say this. Because see, it seems to me though you are black manosphere, right?
No, I'm not black manosphere. I'm not. My issue with the black manosphere is what we're doing is that when it's time to unpack these things and to get real gems from them, we get bogged down into manosphere separation into this is this and this is that. Like, we need to unpack this and be able to look at what I looked at from this is the mental health aspect. That Will Smith is in a relationship with a narcissistic woman. And a lot of us have been in a relationship with narcissistic women or had narcissistic mothers, which is why we come here. And we've been Will Smith before. And I want to help men identify narcissistic tendencies, narcissistic women, so you don't end up like Will Smith and think, oh, Will Smith is a punk or a simp, or I could never be Will Smith. Yeah, a lot of black men are like Will Smith, and that's why this space is growing, because it's a lot of narcissistic women out there.
Let me ask you a question. What you think makes Jada a narcissist?
So I broke it down on my channel, the 7 traits, but empathy, self-accountability, her inability to love. At the red table, Will Smith was coming apart, and she said entanglement. Will Smith said, you were in a relationship. She said, no, no, no. He said, you did something. No, no, no. She's never apologized and admitted wrong. She can't. It's something wrong with her brain and the way she feels about herself. She's never.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about somebody else being a narcissist. Go ahead.
No, for real. He needed her to say you were in a relationship.
Right. I understand with some acknowledgement. I understand what you're saying.
That's the number one thing about narcissists. And then that night, her inability to show empathy and be gracious and be queen, like Will was laughing. Will was laughing, and then she incited him. That's why I call him a Kappa Saber hoe. Will was laughing. She incited a king to violence. Brought him down, man. Brought him down, man.
But having said that, I gotta say this. First of all, please. You can't just blame Gina Pickett Smith. Got to blame Will too. Here's why. Because Will Smith's ex-wife, he was sleeping with his ex-wife with Jana. Hope you know that, right? And also Will was sleeping with Robbie, that girl who played Harley Quinn in or allegedly rather. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. And I wish other people start using the word allegedly instead of doing these decorations as if we know everything. We're not in their house.
She's beautiful too. I heard allegedly the same thing.
But she played in the movie with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they were pretty serious. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. That was pretty serious. So what was her name? Megan Robbie, something like that. I forgot her name now. But yeah. So you can't just fully blame Jada Pickett and her. She got she got the tentacles, and you got to blame down Will too, going frolicking around having these open relationships. But I'm not going to use the open relationship issue because a lot of people have open relationships. We don't know about it. But so I'm not going to attack Jada on the open relationship part. I'm going to talk about the things though that Jada allowed and Will allowed. You don't broadcast your foolishness out for everybody else.
But it wasn't. If dude would have never said nothing, nobody would be the wiser. It would still kind of be a rumor.
Right.
We'd be guessing at it.
It was Augie's fault. It was Augie's fault.
Yeah, I hate this. He kind of,
It was Augie.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one that brought it out. August was the one that brought all that out. But the rest of it was actually rumors. Well, with the exception of homegirl, the ex-wife, going into living at their house. Now imagine an ex-wife coming into your house with your second wife and living in there.
Ooh.
And you got kids. You see that? I guess y'all forgot about them series of videos, not videos of pictures when it shows the ex-wife Jada and Will sitting up, at the table together hugging it up. No, I guess everybody forgot about that. That was an open relationship.
Will definitely.
I wasn't really never involved or caring about that's their business. But so I heard they had an open relationship. I didn't know who it was with her, but not that I was concerned or nothing like that. But I can understand. But Will can't get mad if he was doing the same thing. That's what my dad used to tell me. If you playing in the game, the ladies playing in the game, the rules are the same for both. You can't expect it to be a certain way for you and not a certain way for them. You if you're in the game, you gotta play by the rules.
But I'm gonna say this right now. in 15 years from now, everybody gonna say thank you, Will Smith. I think when I say in 5 years, everybody gonna say thank you, Will Smith, for saving the Academy Awards, because that's supposed to be the last televised, because everybody's concern was that the Academy Awards was going to fall because the ratings keep falling every year.
Right.
So that was their last. That was one of their last chances to have an Academy Award be televised. So they better be kissing Will Smith, and I bet you in five years they can be kissing Will Smith's ass.
So what did they do? They put on the minstrel show.
Yeah, they sure did.
And once again, who is the butt of the joke? The black man.
I don't see that as a butt of the joke. I don't see that as butt of the joke. I'm not laughing at it.
We saved them again. I'm not laughing. I don't think it's funny at all. But the fact that somebody worth $100 million goes and hits somebody else worth 20 million, like, it's comical, bro. It really is. Like, it's a minstrel show. Like, this is what you do at this level. Like, you guys still are clowns. You still are violent. You are not civilized. I mean, this shit, man, is repulsive, bro.
But if it was to stay on, then I'm not saying I understand, but like, if it's gonna keep your name in the streets, you know what I mean?
This is
how they profiting.
This is what I talked to God about earlier, because people been saying he would have never did that to Seinfeld, and I was praying on that.
Seinfeld would have never made the
This is the thing, though. This is the thing about us and our unity that we need to work on. It's not the question of Will would have never did that to Seinfeld. The question is Seinfeld would have never did that to Larry David.
That's true. Well,
David would have never did that to Seinfeld. They have something in common.
But you can't equate that, because
the King Perfect messed it. Hold on.
I don't want to say. I understand.
No King Perfect.
Yeah, I don't want to say they're race.
No King Perfect. No, hold on, King Perfect, because you messed up again. I guess people forgot about the 1973 Academy Award when John Wayne, they called security on John Wayne because John Wayne was about to rush the stage and knock old girl out. We need to go back in time of the violence that actually occurred on these award shows, because John Wayne. Hold on. John Wayne. No. You're not going to race bait this. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, Kid Rock and Tommy Lee.
Racial. It's already racial. It's Oscar so black. So people
just saying.
already listen. People are already saying Will Smith wouldn't have did that to a white comedian. It's not that Will Smith wouldn't have done it to a white comedian that we need to focus on. Is what I'm saying is a white comedian wouldn't have did that to another white comedian. I'm saying that Seinfeld would have had.
No, I think you're wrong about that. I think a comedians, like especially white comedians, they don't care. They going after whatever and whatever.
They go after everybody.
That serious. Like, I think that's kind of our problem, black people's problem too. We kind of live by hip hop and the model where, you know what I'm saying? Like, the words, man, you can't let them affect you, especially like Jay-Z, I think, said this the best. What you eat don't make me shit. So if you ain't really providing enough for me, what you say don't really give, it don't matter. Like, you can say what you want because it's America and that's how you feel. But as long as what you saying don't affect my money or how I'm living, then fuck it. Say what you want to say. But I think we live at them words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we take words way too seriously.
But in a sense, your word has to be your bond. But that's almost in business type too. So I mean, it's very tricky. But that's just my thought.
And the thing is, we're more emotional than these white folks. And again, it goes back to we will use physicality quicker.
Being emotional, though, that means we human beings.
No, but
yeah, I dig what you're saying.
Maybe emotion, but we're so quick to act on the emotions.
You mean we don't stop and think? We just react.
Right. That's why I should say that. And we don't stop and think. We react without thinking. Yeah. To on that other guy's point, I would say Seinfeld probably would have did that to Larry David. But you know what Larry David would have done? He wouldn't have gone up there and slapped Seinfeld in the face. He would have roasted him. If he had an acceptance speech or something, he would have roasted Seinfeld back. That's how he would have handled it. Or if it was something real serious, all he had to do was make a phone call and might cost Seinfeld a bunch of money.
Right.
That's what they would have done.
Correct.
We don't think like that.
Thank you.
If we, like I said before, if we can't see retribution, it don't count.
Because they know how to stay on code. That's what my point was. We got to learn to stay on code. If it needed to be handled, then it needed to be handled, but never in public and not on the night that Black Hollywood was being highlighted. It's something about our mental psyche that we would do that on a night where he's receiving the Oscar and Black Hollywood is on the stage after we've complained about white Hollywood not acknowledging us. This is a problem when we reach $100 million and we don't understand what Bro Speak just said. At $100 million, you're supposed to be civilized beyond what he did.
But you don't I was trying to I was thinking about it. You don't think that was just a buildup of all the memes and jokes about Will, and he was just sick of the jokes? Like, and then
it was.
Right. He looked at Jada like, damn it, not again. I'm gonna hear this again. Like, fuck, what the fuck? But like I said, he should have. As soon as he, like, you should have knew before you got up. Like, he could have literally just said, "Nigga, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up."
That's why Big J is right, because Will has a lot of accountability in this. He has the accountability that any young man has when you stay in a relationship too long. And we've all, I'm gonna say I've been there before. I won't say we all been there before, but I've been there before. I've been there in a relationship with a woman. I've been there in a relationship with like a friend, where the loyalty has expired, where you stay friends, like what happened with the Joe Budden podcast. Maul and Rory said, we were friends with Joe when he wasn't friends with us no more. And he said, what's fucked up is we allowed certain shit that you would only allow a brother to get away with. If I knew that this nigga wasn't my friend anymore, I would have beat his ass. And it hurts that I stayed in the relationship so long believing that he was still in love with my friend, and he wasn't. And he was moving like he wasn't. But me and Maul still was allowing him to, like, make, you know how you let your homeboy call you a bitch, or if you that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? Letting Joe get away with little shit that you let a little brother get away with. Only to come to find out that he didn't love me no more as a friend, and that he really meant the things he was saying. Will Smith has stayed in that relationship too long. He should leave. And before something else bad, before we see the news and it's O.J. Simpson at that house. You see what I'm saying? Because the same way that happened, he could have that same thing happen at home. And we all be like, damn, I can't believe that happened. And
OJ didn't killing people, man. What you
talking about? I didn't say that.
I'm just messing. I
didn't say that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, thank God that happened there, and Will Smith didn't have that break at home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he stayed there too long, because if he was to act out violently at home, it would be his fault. I would not justify any violent behavior that Will. Yeah, it's a lot of memes. You got to go, bro. And that's what I would tell my son. I don't justify the behavior that he showed Will Smith. I think, Big J, Will Smith is the one who should take all of the blame, though, bro. He, you know what I'm saying? He had the most money. He had the most to lose. Yeah, man, Will Smith has the most blame here. He's the most. Jada has responsibility, right? But him being the leader and the husband, he should have called it quits a long time ago. He shouldn't have put himself and everybody in that position. Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to know when to yield and to take the L.
You know, I'm not going to advocate for divorce or to break up families and stuff like that. I'm not going to advocate for that, you know. But here's what I think Will should do. Will should pack up, go to Switzerland, like what Tina Turner did after she divorced Ike. Go to Switzerland, went to Stein, go to Africa, Zambia, or Liberia somewhere, and chill for like the next 3 or 4 years, and clear his head, get out of the Western society, and come back. That I think that would clean his soul, clean his mind, a new environment, better people. Yes, I say it. Better people to hang around with. You create new friends to get rid of the old. He will be a great. He'll come out bigger and better than what happened. And I wish OJ would have done that. But OJ want to move to Florida and still want to chase around these women around, and then on top of that, you got and I wish Chris Brown would have done that after the whole Rihanna incident. He could have got up, went out the country, went out, cross the Atlantic, stayed somewhere.
But why you gotta leave?
But I don't know why.
You could just lay low.
No.
Lay low.
Leave. Listen, you either leave California. Tell you what, you leave the West Coast and the East Coast. Leave those areas. Go to Montana, Wyoming. Well, hell, Wyoming. I don't know why I'm saying that, because like that's not saving Kanye. That's not saying Kanye. Kanye's out there. In
he ain't
Wyoming.
Staying in Wyoming though. That's the problem with him.
Yeah. He ain't staying in Wyoming.
He's still running around.
Hold on. Why would he leave his kids? His kid's old enough. His kid's old enough now.
Yeah, his kid's 20.
Yeah. Keep that house. Kanye? Yeah. All you got to do is keep that house in California, wherever he's at. Go live abroad somewhere, and don't even you come back home to make movies, whatever. You go right back to Africa or Switzerland or no. No. Dave Chappelle's in
Africa. He in Ohio.
No, he's not in Ohio.
Yeah, Dave in Ohio.
Oh, he is? Okay. I thought he was in Missouri. Okay, he was in Ohio. Okay, never mind. But still,
baby.
Stay in them small towns. Exactly. Lawrence, thank you. He wouldn't have to be worrying about these memes. Lawrence, you're right. He said, I think what Big J means is that if he went to another country, you have to be worried about stalkers and reporters. Thank you. That's what
they'd definitely be over there. They over there too.
No, they're different. They're different laws. No, there's different laws over there. No, there's different laws over there. You can't. There is no freedom of the press over there like we have over here. That's one thing I kind of have a problem with the Constitution. But I know some conservatives talking about, oh my God, I think the people should have the right of privacy. I don't like reporters trying to get up in people's faces all the time. So that's why I say he needs to leave, go somewhere, go to a small, secluded area overseas, live for the next 2-3 years.
Trinity brings up a good point. Funny how nobody's blaming Kim for Kanye's crazy behavior, but Jada's responsible for Will bitch slapping Chris. I wonder why.
Right. And I'm actually glad Trinity Time Travel said that. Everybody last week before all this stuff occurred, everybody kicking Kaha at Kanye. But in Kim Kardashian, nobody said nothing about Kim Kardashian. See, you see, and I blame some.
There's a few people saying something like that.
No, hold on, and I blame some of you Negroes on YouTube, like in the manosphere, leaving Kim Kardashian off the hook, but y'all want to lay all the blame of the feet on Janet Pinkett Smith. That's why I don't like these niggas. I told y'all I don't like these manosphere nuts.
I don't know.
The hypocrisy is off the charts.
I don't think, from the ones I've seen, nobody's really getting on Jada. They focus squarely on Will. Nobody's really saying Jada.
No, they
keep kind of on Jada though. They on Jada.
They on Jada. They keep talking about entanglements, as if though the entanglements was the sole issue. And then I see the memes like, well, if that was Will, if that was Tupac, he would have shot Chris. I saw the memes. You saw that meme, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that meme actually. Yeah.
If that was Pac, he would have shot Chris. You see all that going around. And that's what the manosphere nuts created that old memes. I can't stand the black man. I can't stand them dudes.
It's so fucking toxic. When did y'all think it shifted and changed? Because it didn't used to be like this. Like, it is just so like, ugh, now almost. Like, you look for the negative. It's very kind of hard.
Well, for like with the manosphere or
Or just period, like
in general.
probably the last I wouldn't say maybe 10, 15 years, maybe.
10, 15 years.
It's like every relationship now we're looking for the negatives, we're not looking for the positive. You know, everybody's looking for the dark side of every relationship now, because it seems like everybody's going through a bad relationship. If you listen to the manosphere and the women on here, everybody going through a bad relationship. Just being with each other is toxic. So it's like,
I'm gonna say this because I'm looking at it from a bigger, not to offend anybody. I'm looking at things from a bigger picture. The media been doing this ever since they got rid of the fairness doctrine. I've been noticing ever since they got rid of the fairness doctrine. The news, the media always want to focus on the negative. They never want to, it's always want to pit one person against this other person, this group against this person, black against white, men against women,
Democrats against Republicans.
Democrats versus Republicans.
Darks.
Yeah. That that's been taught for the past 35 years.
No, it's
and
been
nobody.
Well, it's always been a
nobody.
One side versus the other. That's how.
Right. Though, but when like you have the media, the press being more ideologically driven, that's why you see this negative. They're trying to find fault on somebody else rather than talk about the truth. It's always about opinion rather than facts.
When did the fairness doctrine? When did they pass that?
1986, 87, 86.
Okay, so yeah, you were, because I'm thinking right about the crack era. You're absolutely right.
Right.
On the crack.
Right. Yeah, it was during the crack era. Yeah.
Plenty.
And social media made it worse. It just YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. It made what was seen on Fox News and CNN and it just made it worse. It just ballooned everybody's fear.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It ballooned everybody's hatred. But then you got to think about it, man.
Yeah.
In your lifetime, you would barely see 100,000 people, or could add access to 100,000 people in a lifetime. Now you can do that damn near over a day or two. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of did.
Yeah, because like back then, there was a bottleneck of information. Right. It was bottleneck. So some things is not gonna get, it's not all at once. Is you're getting it, but it's not, it's not full frontal assault.
Yeah. So how did it become bad though? That should be good when information is everywhere instantly. But
yeah, okay. If you're being fed,
that's the part.
Okay. Let's use now some of us are born in the 80s, right? Some of us born in the 80s and the 70s, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When like we watched Ted Koppel, right, or Peter Jennings, right? How did they do their news? Okay. They sit there, give you the big shit first, like, oh, Russia attacked the Ukraine, and how many troops died, okay, and then they go to something else.
The 5 W's, yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
The 5 W's,
and then right. They do that, but then though they also do this at the same time. They do the big stuff, and then they leave with a light-hearted message at the end.
It's 4 W's.
But if you go to Bill O'Reilly or Sean Hannity or that stupid ass Don Lemon, it's always you. If you disagree with me, you're a racist, you're a homophobe, or if you go on Fox News, you're a communist, and you hate white folks and you hate black folks over here, and that's all you hear.
But Jay, don't you think
they want to leave the bad taste in your mouth?
But Jay,
about the show in.
don't you think that's on the viewer to discern to know the difference between what is opinion and what is just the facts, you know? But I understand what you're saying, because they do lace their opinion within the facts, so it kind of gets tricky. But shouldn't you be able to pull like, hold on, this with how you feel instead of what really happened? You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
they want people critical thinking, man. Like George Carlin used to say
that's
that.
why
That's the
why
last
you
thing that
think what
the government wants is critical thinkers.
why you think though they remove critical thinking from a school curriculum?
Man, I have no idea. I didn't even know that they would do such thing. I don't understand why.
Listen, they already got rid of what's it called, shop class in technical vocation
Right.
in
Yeah,
high
they
school.
was getting rid of them when I was coming out, and that was like 90s.
Right.
I think the last thing we had was auto mechanic, and that was pretty much it.
Right. You know, that's why I don't watch TV like that. I don't watch TV like that anymore. You know, I read. You know, if I'm gonna watch news, it's BBC News.
So you don't watch nothing American?
DW, which is the German news. I watch those. Now, if I'm at the house with like my mother or my grandmother and with my grandparents, yeah, I watch CNN. I watch some Fox. At work, I listen to right ring radio on my way to work. That's because I'm in the middle of Texas. That's all they're gonna play. That they gonna tell you no Roland Martin or the Black Eagle. All you hear is five angry white men talk about how bad liberals are and how bad black on black, quote unquote, black on black crime is, but they want to talk about white on white crime. You know, you be hearing that. You know, I go. You know, actually, you know what? Let me leave it alone because I'm about to go into a rant.
Let me ask you a question. There is no opposing voice, so it's almost like they were saying on my homeboy's channel today, an echo chamber down there.
Yeah, it is an echo chamber. You know, like oh, I keep hearing people talk about Trump is building a wall. First of all, I'm in Texas. I can drive 5 hours and I'll show you the wall. Wall been there ever since I was in high school. I don't want to hear nobody's talking shit about Donald Trump build the wall. The wall been there.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
you worry about it's really people overstaying their visas and going and using boats and go around the fence, you know, or the wall. They, you know, people from Ireland and in Western Europe overstaying their visas. We want to talk. If everybody want to talk about illegal immigration, no, stop sending your CIA south of the Rio Grande. And you know what? And I'm gonna say right now, I actually can sit there and prove the more you sit the CIA or the OSS or what's it called, the NSA down there south of the border, the less you send them down there, the less those folks come north. I keep on saying that. You know, Operation Wedback, that was a Eisenhower, what Eisenhower did in 1950s. He did that because because the OSS and the Dulles brothers keep on doing Operation Ajax in Nicaragua and Venezuela. Well, who keep coming up here? Oh, Hispanics. Y'all were scared of the Hispanic population, but then y'all blamed the Hispanics for coming up here, but yet y'all send agents down there to stir up their economy. See, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear conservatives coming to me talking about. I don't want to hear it because that's y'all. That's but y'all send them
to disrupt the economy, not to stir it up, right? Did you?
Okay. Look up.
To mess it up, right?
Yeah, look up Operation Ajax. It was over bananas. The Dulles brothers, who was Secretary of State and the director of CTI, there was twin brothers called Dulles, Charles Dulles, all that, right? They sent agents because the president of that country said, I'm gonna nationalize all these plantations because Dole, Dole Apple, Dole, the Dole Fruit
Yeah,
Juice
the food
Company.
company. Yeah.
Okay, they own that land. So they got in touch with the CIA, talking about, hey man, homeboy is being a communist and taking over our plantations down there. Well, they sent agents over there, started an insurrection, and guess what happened? People start moving up, moving closer to America. They're crossing to Mexico, along with the Mexicans. They coming up here. So and that's just one example. What's going on? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand about conservatives and like Democrats or libertarians. Like, why they trust the government so much? It's so like they fuck both sides. It don't matter. You know what I mean? It's almost like wrestling. People don't really get the gist of it. It's kind of, if I'm a Democratic, I'm automatically against you just because you're a Republican, and it should be fighting the system. Like, that's my personal opinion about that.
Yeah,
shit.
but everybody
Why
getting paid by the system, though. That's the problem.
Why you think John F. Kennedy did the Good Neighbor program when he was president, and after he left, well, after he was removed from office, there was an uptick in illegal immigration. There was an uptick after he died because he was doing tours in South Central America and try to establish relations, and after he left office, it came downhill after Johnson's won that office in 664. I'm just saying, there are some things people need to look at. There's certain trends. Every time when we sent troops or we sent agents south of the border, those people come up here because we already messed up their economy. They got nothing to feed on. They're already starving. What they gonna do? They got no choice but to leave.
What's so funny? What I find so like I don't understand why we flip, like, because America used to be very industrialized, and you know what I'm saying? It was a prosperous and productive country, but seemed like it got greedy around like the 50s and the 60s, and corporations and tycoons just started like really taking over. Like, I don't know, it seemed like now we so fucking behind. Like, you know what I mean? We really just a pretty third world country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like what Incognito Negro said. Yeah, he would get upset. Because I'm glad that my radio on my truck broke. I'm glad it broke because I used to get pissed off on a daily basis hearing Joe Pags or Glenn Beck saying some stupid shit. I'd be like, get out of here with that. That's not true. You know it.
I used to watch on Fox. Have you ever seen that one time when he was talking about President Obama? But he was talking about good, like President. It was on Fox. He had this whole chart. I can't. I need to play that.
No. I was pissed off because I was pissed off when Obama never said anything when Glenn Beck attacked Sasha Obama. That I really want to climb on that TV and whoop Glenn Beck's ass when he talked about. You remember that whole oil spill in Louisiana? Daddy, when you gonna plug the hole, Daddy? You gonna plug the, and when you saying plug the hole, he was saying it in a sexual way.
Man,
I'm about to climb up on that TV and beat the shit out of Glenn Beck. And since Glenn Beck is in Texas, I thought about driving to his house and do that shit. I was so pissed off at that time.
But you know what's so funny about conservatives, man? Like the principles of it, like I could almost dig it if they. I don't understand how it get twisted because small government is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I would dig it if they go by what they promise. You can't talk about I'm a conservative, but then you do unconservative shit. Talk about family values. Obama is against family values. Okay, Obama married to this woman, got 2 kids with this woman. He's still married with this woman. But Newt Gingrich got 4 wives and cheating, and every wife he was cheating on.
Damn that Trump though.
Yeah, Trump too. See, you gotta practice what you preach.
Trump
around
was
me.
everything that the Republicans wanted Obama to be. He was everything that the
Yeah,
Republicans wanted
yeah,
Obama.
exactly.
Yep,
But
exactly.
they and that's what's so amazing, man. Like I think Fox News and right wing radio really did a number on America, like scaring them. Like Obama's coming for your guns, he's coming for your religion. Like for like 8 years of that, man, people gonna start getting scared. And then he really wasn't doing nothing else. Like he had no
Yeah,
scandals or nothing like that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I remember
I
they
mean,
made a big scandal when they went to dinner in New York. Like, damn, they
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah, how dare they got on a helicopter and went to New York? Well,
Oh man.
first of all, that's their wedding anniversary. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That's family values, right? That's family
Mhm.
values for a husband to take his wife on an anniversary dinner in New York. So why y'all mad at Obama for getting on Marine One, the first couple, and fly to New York for the night? What is the problem?
Yeah, I want to say
yeah,
that
the
On
flight.
other and the other
That
one
flight
was the
couldn't
one
be
with the
long. New
Secret
York to
Service
DC.
up
That couldn't
there
be
in
long.
what was that country? They had the Secret Service was buying on prostitutes or something. I think that's the only other one. And Obama wasn't even involved in that.
I think it was like Mexico or something like that.
no,
Something
it
like
was
that. What?
it was Colombia. It was Colombia,
Colombia. Some, I know
and,
it was one of the
yeah,
countries.
it was Colombia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they tried to put that on Obama. I'm like, Obama wasn't even there. That was the Secret Service. So that was their thing, not him. But they
Yeah,
were trying to put Obama. Obama was buying. They tried to imply that Obama was buying chicks and stuff like that. I'm like, come on now.
yeah. It that, but every time I call in on Coast to Coast AM or Joe Pags, they hang the phone up on me. Because I give what they're looking for. They always want to get on Big Time AJ. I don't know. There's a dude on YouTube by the name of Big Time AJ. Big Time AJ's a coon ass nigga. He's out of Houston. He always talk to Joe Pags and Sean Hay. Hey, this is Joe Pags. What's up, man? I'm your brother from another mother. Him, right? That old ass nigga out of Houston. Well, that light skinned nigga out of Houston. I always talk about how black people, when he was in the 1960s, he was out there during the riots of Detroit. He had to come back. He moved down to Houston, and now I know he want to talk about black people to white people. I'm tired of them black conservatives too. I keep asking black conservatives, what is your economic plan? What is your foreign policy? I always want to ask Brandon Tatum.
they get
Brandon
money.
Tatum's
Brandon
another one.
Tatum is getting money off of them white folks. A part of me wants to hate him, but a part of me can't knock his hustle.
No. My conversations with Brandon Tatum, I want to climb in that TV and whoop his ass.
Yeah,
That's how much dishonest he is.
You done called up to the show?
Yeah, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Because I remember one time I left YouTube, right? I left YouTube and I was like, you know what? Let me just see what I can do in the real world. And these same idiots, they be calling on Hannity and Beck's channel and all that. You sit there trying to talk to them. They don't want to hear it. Because I be calling out their lies out. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on, boy. Hold on, Brandon Tatum. Explain to me what conservative position you yourself actually hold.
Man,
He don't want to tell you. You tell Candace
money.
Owens the same thing. What
Money.
conservative position do you actually hold?
Yeah, I called Jesse. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jay.
Because the only thing they're going to tell you is the black family this, the black family that, black people did this, black on black crime, and that old community talk. Listen, that tells me what I need to know about y'all. Y'all also know good motherfuckers. And that's the same way that I view the black manosphere. They do the same thing.
Didn't there used to be some good black Republicans? I'm trying to think of
yeah,
one.
Homeboy out of Oklahoma who used to
Sooner
run.
dude who used to play for the Sooners.
J.C. Watts.
He was cool.
Yeah, I like J.C. Watts.
J.C. Watts was cool. But he ain't nothing like your one homeboy who down in Texas. What's his name?
West, Colonel West.
No, the other cat. He used to play football too. He got like a little boys camp. Oh man, what's dude's name? He is like a big Trump fan now, man. Like he done been on this.
Herschel Walker.
Not Herschel. It's another dude. I can't remember his name. He out of Texas.
Owen, what's his name? Owens, who's a congressman out of Ohio. I can't stand him either. Talking about LeBron James. Well, LeBron James, your problem is reason why you acting like this because you came from a single parent household. Dude, man, this is the reason why black people don't like black conservatives because y'all do this stupid, y'all say this stupid shit, and then though y'all expect people to respect y'all. I cannot respect y'all.
I don't understand how they can really talk about LeBron because that's family values at its core.
Yeah. He married his black woman. He got kids with the same black woman.
Been married like damn near 20 years, if not 20 years. It's got to be.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it.
And he helping out the community. Big shots.
That's one thing that pissed me off about Obama when homeboy Glenn Beck was talking about Melania and Shasha Obama. Let me tell you what should have happened. Obama should have called Fox News and do what Lyndon Johnson used to do to people in the 60s. Lyndon Johnson used to call people in the middle of the night and cuss them ass out and talk about you better correct this shit before the morning.
Hey, they'd have been on him.
No, I would have if I was president. I would have done that. It's a different time.
Look what Trump did when Kathy Griffin did that thing on her platform.
Mm-hmm.
He got her fired.
Yeah. That is one thing I like about Trump. If you attack his kids, he's some heads are going to be rolled. I admire that part because what Trump did to Kathy Griffin, I wish Obama would have done that to Glenn Beck and Sean Hannity.
I don't think Obama.
I wish. I've been sending the dude. I've been sending the pit. I'll piss every day during the Obama administration. I get mad. I was like, man, I have to hear this shit, man. You disrespecting this man's wife. You showing footage and talking about this. The first lady is a man, and
yeah, man.
Insinuation. And like, come on, man.
And I'm not saying like she's like she might not be cute, but she's definitely not a man. Like it's
not like Trump's wife.
But you know what? I think that's because I would talk to this one dude who was a Trump nut, and anytime I would mention Michelle, he would get so upset. But I think that's a fear that they kind of like some, white male conservatives have about black women because they know they had that intellect and that degree. Like I want to say they counterpart, but they have just as much leverage. You know what I'm saying? And knowledge at the game as a white man do. But I think they kind of fear and like them at the same time. It's kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Well, I guess it depends on the black woman too, because they got Candace Owens over there. So
yeah, but she's just a flunky, man. And she used to talk about Trump. She had a website and everything about Trump.
Man, no. Candace Owens used to have a YouTube channel called Red Pill Black. She was a flaming liberal at the time. I don't want to hear her talk about nobody. So all those so-called liberals she be talking about, you was one too. It just happened though. She went jump on the Trump train when he went down the escalator.
You know who I think who stayed kind of true? If anybody, it would be ABL. Like I think he always kind of stayed to his roots a little bit. If anybody,
yeah, don't even get me started about ABL. You know what I mean? I'm in West Virginia. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. I'm on Camp 8, boss. You remember that movie Life? I'm at Camp 8, boss.
Right.
He kind of remind me of that a nigga on
but no, I'm just saying this talking points. I don't think he kind of, you know what I'm saying? I think he just kind of grinded it out as a conservative. Like he ain't, do anything. Well, he kind of be footing a little bit, but if anybody I would kind of believe and trust, I think it would be him first, just because he seems the most authentic.
Right. Right. But I think that Aubrey shooting, I think that actually exposed who these people really were.
Oh, yeah.
Because at least it, to be fair to ABL, right?
Right.
He did call it out. While Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum, they were talking about, yeah, I mean, he's guilty. Who cares? He's a Doug. Yeah, yes, Kelly Ray. Yes, Kelly Ray. The website was called what oh man, I had the video on that website. It had like a blue it was like a blue icon, something Destiny or something. It starts with a D. I forgot what's called. But that website, that was one website you don't fool with, because that website was doxing people and everything. All you gotta do is type in the name. Yeah. She was going after kids though. She was going after people's kids with that website. See, nobody want to talk about that. And that whole Brexit thing, you know,
That was a money making scheme. They had a little thing
she
down here.
stole that from somebody else. The original Brexit
like
issue.
the Brexit over in England.
No, I'm talking about Brexit. The original black what's it called? Black exit. That was
Yeah,
mainly, it was about banks. People getting the money out of banks and put it into black banks. That was the original movement. She took that movie, stole it, and talk about the Democratic Party as if though she was, but she forgot she was a Democrat last night.
It's all about the money, man.
You see, it's always about the money. You know. Anyway, let me get off of here. I got things to do. So I'll see you next time.
All right, man. Appreciate the pull up, man.
All
All
right.
right, big guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, man. But I was watching your brother a little bit. What the hell? What was you saying? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I mean, he was right about those conservatives, especially some of these black conservatives here on YouTube. Yeah, that Aubrey murder really showed that a lot of those guys really don't care about black folks like that. So it's,
But it's yeah. That was that. I think that was. I was always wondering why the Floyd one was kind of a little bit more vicious too. It was kind of like watching, but like, cause those happened around. I won't say those happened around the same time, but they came out. The one that the Ahmaud Arbery happened in February, and it came out like right before Floyd, I think, or right after.
right.
But I always wonder why the Ahmaud Arbery didn't get more attention that it needed. But it got attention. But I just thought that would kind of be a big one. But that Floyd one was hard to watch too when he said "mama."
Well, I think you had that, plus you had you had a lot of the lockdowns happen at the same time.
Definitely.
So and I think some of it was, yeah, of course, against about George Floyd, but a lot of people was tired of these lockdowns and having their freedoms taken away. So that's why that had more of a push than anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I think to be honest, if Aubrey would have happened right at the same time those lockdowns and Floyd happened earlier, I don't think Floyd would have had as much attention. You would be on more. I'm on Aubrey.
Right, I guess you're right. About that.
It's just, I think it's just happenstance more than anything. But yeah, I remember those live streams. I'm like, wow, man, y'all. I'm like, dude had a shotgun to the face. What are you supposed to do? It's like a no-win situation. They were blaming him for it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ew.
I was right down the road too. That was crazy.
Oh, you live in the area? Damn.
Well, I'm in Georgia.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Georgia. Not in that area. Not like that. Not like that at all, man.
Man. Yeah, I'm glad they got him though. They convicted him of murder.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, they
starting to
could,
convict more police officers because the lady got convicted, and then
yeah,
people and
but
Amara
she's just. We're talking about the one that who
shot.
mistook the gun for the taser.
Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't
Look,
even.
you can get the name. I can't remember her name though.
Oh,
But that was in Minnesota too, man.
yeah, and she only got what 3 years, maybe 3-4 years.
She a cop though. You know they gonna go like.
Well, shit. I thought she would have got. Well, honestly, I thought she would get probation. To be honest, I
Or
wasn't expecting her to get jail time.
I don't think she gonna do all the time, but
No,
I knew that she
probably not. Hell, the other lady, the one in Texas, the one that when that
Amber Geiger.
yeah,
That's
I
I
she
know
about
she
to
no more
she
that.
probably gonna get out next year.
You think?
I think she gonna get out next year.
Would that be 5 years?
No, that's only 3.
That's only 3.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum was
She's
3.
eligible to get out
Oh wow.
because Texas is a little different.
Yeah, Texas.
You do half the time you're eligible for release.
I thought she got 10 years.
Yeah, she got 10. She'll do 5, but I bet you she might get out in 3.
Wow.
Texas is weird like that. Plus, she's a white woman, so it's a whole different ball game. Yeah, they'll convict the white males, but cops, but the white women still not quite there yet.
Man, get out of here with that one.
We gotta call it. Shit.
Get out of here with that one.
That's all right. So I would not be surprised if she get out next year. But it'll be probably kept on the low. Probably won't find out about it till it's already in the paperwork.
Yeah.
And hide that. They'll hide that. 'Cause we're so focused on we have short attention spans. We forget stuff. And that's when they do some kind of tricky stuff.
I think that's the plan to keep us with short attention spans.
Yeah, that too. But I agree with Big J on that. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even watch the news. I haven't watched the news really, like, maybe if since my mother been around, my mother been alive. I don't really look at the news. Most of my stuff either I'm reading it off online or looking on YouTube. But watching the actual news, no, it's like, why? It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
You think it used to be different, but now it's pretty much the same thing. It's like
News is competing with the internet though, and YouTube and all that too. So they kind of gotta do what you know what I'm saying, adapt to the new surroundings. Like it ain't how it used to be. That used to be the only source, so they kind of had the lock. Now they gotta mess with everyday folks like me and you. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the bad thing. And the
Yeah, it is because now you can't make a distinction, and it's like, okay, so why am I looking on this here for? I might as well just.
I guess I'm glad I grew up in the era of encyclopedias and where you had to research shit for yourself. You couldn't kind of just go to YouTube and find what you wanted to suit you to best fit the argument instead of finding out the truth. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that too, man. Shoot, I had to write the research paper. I got to go get all these books and actually read. Go to the library, get the newspaper clippings and all that. Yeah, that was. Yeah, but at least you were more certain about what you're doing. Now you click on something, but if you're not careful, you clicking on the wrong thing, and then now and thing with a lot of people, they'll report say this is they're reporting this thing don't really look at what they're looking at, and then all of a sudden it's the wrong information, and then they won't. And some of them won't even apologize for it. They're just, oh well, next on to the next thing. It's sad, man.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. We got more access to information, but it's a lot of more bullshit out there too. People
True.
have a lot more access to money, but it's a lot more bullshit out there too. You know what I'm saying? People have more access to people, but it's a lot more bullshitting people too.
Yeah, that's. I think somebody was saying that, like, I don't know, the whole thing with Brittany Renner and her popularity, and people, back in the day, you had to know somebody and know somebody, and you had to have actual talent, and you still had to. It took years to get to celebrity status. Now, shoot, you don't need all that no more.
Yeah, you can do
All
it.
you had to do, you go viral, and now you're a superstar.
Would you want to go viral, big dog?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. To be
Why not?
honest with you, uh, just my job and when I'm working,
You
I
viral.
mean,
You need the job after, if you know what I'm saying, keep it popping.
yeah, I don't know. I think the more I think about it's like the more I think about it, it's like there are times I say like, "Ooh, wow! If I can just get viral, man, I can." But then I'm like, yeah, but then there's a lot of drama that comes with that too,
But
and
that's
then
gonna
people
be
know where you are, and then
you don't think?
hmm?
I said you don't think that's gonna be in almost any and every profession? It's gonna always be drama.
Yeah, I mean you're right about that, but I don't know with when you're talking about getting being famous like that. I don't know. It's like that's a different type of drama than just normal work drama, just normal everyday drama. That's the seems like it's like times 1,000 or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just to me.
I feel you.
I mean,
What you saying?
going back to Will and Jada, their relationship.
Said it ain't working.
That's kind of the things with marriage. Things happen like that, but it's on a whole nother level because of who they are, celebrities.
Yeah, that's got to be 10 times bad, worse, rather.
Hmm. And it's like, and like in Will's position, it's like you're kind of like in a no-win situation in that. And so it's kind of like, yeah. So the more I think about it, I'm like, I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, you could say that you you could think of something, say something, you don't even think it's really that big of a deal, but you get the wrong people listening to it now, it's plastered everywhere. Now your name's everywhere. Like, okay, for real? But that's that's how it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
So what about you? Would you wanna go viral on something?
Sure, why not? Make a quick 100,000, 200,000, get out the game.
Mm. Yeah. I get,
Get in and get out. Because people's like you said, their attention so short. I'd be forgotten about 3, 4 months. But it depends on what it was for, though. I wouldn't want it to be if it was something good, yeah, or funny, but nothing bad. Like you know what I'm saying.
right. I hear you.
Depends on what it is, but yeah, if it's something stupid or silly, yeah, make a couple 100,000 real quick, yeah. You know who I was thinking about? That's why I asked you this. The one dude I don't remember remember when TikTok first blew up. It was the dude who was riding a skateboard. You probably don't remember that. And he had some like And he had some I think I came Stevie Nicks playing in the background, and he like bought a crib and shit off of it, but he just disappeared after that. You probably don't even know who I'm talking about.
He rode a skateboard.
Yeah, I can't even remember dude's name. Let's see.
He a famous skateboarder or just?
No, he was just some like Mexican dude riding a skateboard.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know who that might be.
But yeah, he just got in, got out.
Well, he was smart. Like, that's a smart move. Like you said, get in, get your fame, get that money, get out of there before they turn on you. You know, if you stay too long, people turn on you. They want to dig up dirt on you and shit. So
That's the ugly part of the game. The people want that dirt.
mm-hmm.
But that's what make you human, right? I was thinking about that. Like flaws are what all makes us human beings.
Yeah, I mean it does. But, but the problem
That's crazy.
is people want to use those flaws against you, especially in the public, man.
Yeah, but we all got flaws, though. That's the thing. We all got flaws. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all do. Some more than others. Some cause more problems than others. But yeah, but we all.
Bro, you don't be on RBRs, how you?
Oh hell no!
Oh,
I
you used
can.
to be on Black Knights, though.
Yeah, I still go over there from
Yeah.
time to time. I still go over there. No, RBR, oh, hell no, I can't listen to that dude for that length of time.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was RBR, but I know it was either RBRs or Black Knights. I couldn't remember.
Nah, I be on Max's channel a lot, and no, I can't. No, I can't listen to RBR that long. I don't know how y'all do it. To be honest, I can't do it. My interactions with him on Max's channel would be enough for me. I'm like, I can't.
You know, you got to take it with a whole lot of bullshit. Like he ain't really talking about nothing, but he talked good enough to make you listen if you really listen. But and then you try and listen for the mistake. That's why I be catching myself like, what did you say? Like more than anything, I listen for this mistake for some odd reason. And then he just talk crazy. Like you be like, come on, bro.
I guess
If you gonna talk it, you gotta be able to take it too. Like you can't just talk it and then run.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people on YouTube though. Yeah, I mean,
and that's what I don't understand because people can hide behind their avatars.
You would think,
but you know, people can find out who you are too.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, okay, you're gonna diss somebody or have criticism, but then when it's your turn, you want to huff and puff and cry and get mad and stuff. I'm like, dude, you on a public platform. You say something. You're open to criticism. Some people are open to getting roasted. So I mean,
yeah, I understand. I'm reading the chat. My fault. Just got back in.
That's what you're here for. I mean, so I mean, if you don't want that, I mean, you got to get off of YouTube.
So would you weren't in the purge either, huh? You don't do shit like that either. I'm assuming.
No, I wasn't there. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. I can't do the roasting.
That's a good idea, you know, so people can kind of get all out that frustration, just talk shit, not take it so seriously. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, if you're not sensitive, yeah. I mean, if you can do it, but some people, I'm not the roasting type. You know, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not witty enough to do the roasting part. You know, I'm more of a dry humor type of person, so that thing wouldn't even work for me. But Hey, if you can do it, you witty enough to do it. I mean, yeah, it's a good way to get exposure,
Oh yeah.
and and at the same time, you know, you can get out your frustrations on certain people, calls people out. So it's a good thing, I think. You know, there was a lot of sound bites that came from that.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Shit.
Biden is full of shit. Man, Trump is not real, Kendall. Trump owned a casino and lost that motherfucker on the beach in the tri-state area. How you lose a casino like that, man? Being greedy. And like when he bought into it, he was kind of up in the game too, but he was just being cheap and shit, man. He could have made some money off of that shit. And then it was right around the time, boxing was hot. Like he had his name too, man. Trump. Like Trump done blew a lot of money, man. A lot of money.
But yeah, he didn't earn it. It was given to him by his daddy.
But even still, though, even most people who get money like that, peace iron, they you know what I'm saying? They still know how to, you know what I'm saying, make it work for themselves. They don't just kind of fuck it off like that. Most anyway, because it's already set up for you. Do you know what I'm saying? You just follow the plan. It's usually one in place.
Yeah. Yeah, but Trump is not that follow the plan type dude. He come up with his own shit.
Did you watch I mean, not did you watch, but you think he's gonna run for election again? I think he's gonna try and run.
I could see him trying, but I don't know. It's like but his record doing the whole thing with the COVID situation is going to come back to bite him. So it's kind of like,
oh
yeah, everybody's all cheering now, but when they bring up that whole thing, and plus that June 6th, not June, January 6th situation, that's going to be the two things it's going to be hard for him to overcome, even if he did try to run. Yeah, but he's goofy enough to try though.
No, I think he gonna try as long as he mind, body, and able. He gonna try. And the lightweight got it locked up right now too. That's the crazy part. Like, how y'all going back to the loser? But
it's like it's the tale of bigger losers here. Who? I'm like, let's see. We got a loser right here, right now. Well, let's see if this loser can at least loser number one. At least Trump didn't have gas prices high as I don't know what.
But you can't.
And we might have a food shortage. So I don't know. Which
it ain't gonna be no food shortage. They ain't gonna. Well, never say never.
Yeah,
fucking never. But I doubt it.
But who can you if you had the election right now, who on the Republican side can you really say
has become something?
Maybe my fault. Maybe the DeSantis. I think DeSantis might try and run over Trump.
Yeah, but
or try and I mean, I would think he would be the biggest threat as of right now. Because he's governor. You know what I'm saying? He can do shit like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's little shit like that little gay rights shit. You can't, some law he passed about saying gay in the schools. Like, you know what I'm saying? People love that shit, especially them conservatives. So he like, I'm still doing something. Trump just talking shit. I'm making it happen, y'all. I know if that was me, I would do it. Shit.
Yeah. You can't say.
You don't think he wants to run? I think he want to run, Kelly, for real. I don't think he want to run. I think he's somebody gonna talk, get in his ear, be like, "Yo, we can do this," because that's what Roger Stone did to Trump. He was like, "Man, you can be president," especially after that Obama shit. Ooh, That's the only time I think Barack Obama messed up, when he went after Trump. He shouldn't have never went after him. I hate to say it, because Trump. Did you see that? You remember that?
Yeah, when he went after Trump because of Trump saying about his birth.
Yeah, yeah. And they was at the press. I mean, like the press dinner.
Ah, yeah, that's probably.
Trump was
And
heated
I got
that night, man. I should look, man. He was heated.
yeah, and the Tea Party got a hold of that. It's like that's our guy right there. Like, oh Lord. Well,
I was funny when he started being Republicans. Though. I was like, oh, he gonna win. He gonna win that nomination.
yep. That's. I was like, yep. I could see him winning. I could. I could. I really couldn't see Hillary winning. Just the stuff that she was doing. I'm like, she really didn't like.
I was trying
It's
to
not.
think who was running against her though. Like I can't remember nobody was besides Sanders. And one
Sanders. I think it was.
I think Booker too, right?
Yeah, Booker. Who else? It was someone else. I know it was Sanders. I want to say Elizabeth Warren, if I remember correctly, or was she with the Republicans?
No, Warren is the Democrat. She's a Democrat.
Democrat, yeah, her, Booker. Yeah, yeah.
Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Who else during that time?
You right, 300. It wasn't a lot though. I know it wasn't Harris. You know, it might have been like
no,
I'm
no.
gonna say the dude from Kentucky or something. I mean, not Kentucky, but Connecticut. I think he was either a mayor or the governor. But
yeah, I can't think of who else.
Who else could it have been? Like it should have been. See, you know how I think it should have been. I think Obama should have let Hillary take it first. She do 8 years, and then Obama would have been like 16. And that would have been whooped. But they, you know what I'm saying? I think they tried to reverse it, like, because they gave Obama the country when it was almost like Detroit and shit. It was in a national, it was about to be in a recession or close to one. And he brought us back, but man.
I don't think Hillary would have won even if she ran before Obama. I really don't. I just couldn't see doing that.
Bush. I think she would have won after Bush. I think just because I think she would have won.
Oh man,
she had a better chance than she did against Trump and after Obama. Because Obama, and not that Obama tried to ruin it, but just he just kind of made Democrats the target.
Man, I wish I could say she would have won even then, but I don't know. I just don't think during that time.
You don't think she
would? You had Bush just after Bush.
Yeah, it would have been.
They were going to elect a woman as president. I just don't think they were going to do that.
I think she could, because she didn't have as many scandals. That's why I think she would have got through. And it would have been that time, especially after like 9/11. Like, okay, let's transform it. And then have Obama running as the VP. He would have had the big VP though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He'd have had to be vice president. I mean, you know what I'm saying, the nominee. So it'd have been that 1-2, a woman and a black man, like boom. And then because it would, you know what I'm saying, and like her husband's the president, so it's like they got a president there too.
Yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying, but I just can't see them putting a woman in there though.
So you don't think
not right then?
You know what's
now maybe.
I heard a woman tell me at the time when Hillary was running, like she wasn't gonna vote for it because she didn't know at any during her time of the month she could go crazy and blow us.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, man. Like
That's what I'm
that's so
saying.
that's
But there's some truth to it. They think women are emotional. They can't. They 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 will run on their emotions, and I think during that time you just had that whole thing with 9/11, where I mean, let's face it, 9/11 saved Bush. I
oh
mean, it saved him,
definitely. Definitely. That's what I'm
and
saying.
and they were riding that wave of
Conservative.
nationalism.
Yeah, yeah.
Last thing they were going to do is put a woman in there. No, they're going to put another. They were going to put another man in there. They just, I think, Obama came at the right time. You know, let's put the black man in there because at least we can show we're not racist no more. For what that was worth. But so I just, yeah, I don't think Hillary was going to win that year. It was just not going to happen. And um, now if she would have run now, I think she might have a shot. I mean,
You think she'll run now?
I don't think she would run, but she would have a better shot now than she
Nah,
would back
hell no.
then.
She have a worse shot. Now all that shit done came out about Bill and the Epstein and all that shit.
Mm,
It's
she
time.
she
And
could say,
then that Steele dossier shit came out too. She fucked now.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. You might be right on that. Now,
I'm
I
always
mean, if she didn't have all that come out, then yeah, I think she would have a better shot now.
yeah, you right
But
about
yeah,
that. Fitz.
yeah, but all that I forgot about the whole thing with Epstein. That Epstein thing messed up a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, like shit. Bill Gates' wife had to leave. She was like, I gotta go, man. You on that list, buddy. I gotta go. You gonna mess up our money. I got to go. Damn. But yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Epstein stuff, and but yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got caught. They still talking about the Will Smith shit, man. My fault. It popped on the screen again.
Where RBR? Oh,
No, not
on TV.
on TV. On the internet.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be on for another.
How long you think? How much longer you think this gonna last?
Ooh, at least I would
3 months.
say.
Sold out concert. Look, he got a sold out concert right now.
Oh shoot,
You know he gonna be doing
Chris gonna eat off of this for a long time.
what the next year at least.
Yeah, he's gonna eat off of this. I
If
mean,
you smart, you make
him
enough.
getting slapped with this was the best slap he ever got. It's like, thank you, Will. You got me paid. Thanks again, buddy. Shoot, not only that, he will always be able to host the Oscars after this. I mean, shoot, this was the best slap he ever got. Like,
Say that's a hell of a job interview. Here's ABC's Chief Justice correspondent. Oh, they talking about Hunter Biden under investigation.
The Justice Department's investigation into the tax affairs of President Biden's son Hunter is intensifying. Sources telling ABC News that in recent weeks, a grand jury in Wilmington arrayed of witnesses about payments Hunter Biden.
Not looking so good for Biden. Hunter come through with that. That's why I don't understand. How was Biden the only choice this year? I mean, it's the selection, man.
I don't know, man. I'm well. I think they still riding on the Biden from when Obama was running on the second
it was
time.
so many. Well, I don't want to say it was. It had to be other candidates. I know.
Yeah,
but Harris. I don't think she could have did it. But
oh hell no.
But
No,
then
they
Bernie
didn't
should
get
have, I think,
Hillary.
but
They
I
were
think,
not going to get Harris as the president.
yeah, I think they should have really tried to do Bernie though, for real, on this trip. Because I think he would have been able to go toe to toe, have as much moxie as Trump had. You know what I'm saying? Kind of give it back to him like Trump was giving it to Hillary during that debate.
Yeah, he made her look like he made her look like a little girl, and he looked like a dad chastising a little girl during those debates. I mean, a lot of time they were saying that he was so aggressive. He was so looked like he about to attack her. Remember hearing some of that stuff they were saying about how he was treating her. But yeah, that's partially why he won. Cause how he was acting. He didn't give a damn. But and I think that's the Biden that people remember when Obama was running a second time and he got embarrassed by Romney in the first debate. Then you had Biden go against Paul Ryan, and he made Paul Ryan look like a little boy. That's the Biden they remember, and I think that's who I thought was going to be running, and that Biden, I don't know what happened to that Biden, but this is the Biden we got, and this people voted for him, and I'm like, why y'all vote for this dude? I was like, man, y'all
I
killing
don't
me.
even like our voting system like that though. Like I don't think it should be like a Super Tuesday, and you know what I'm saying. It should just be kind of 3 votes. It really shouldn't even be no. I'm weird though. I think how they do it in France.
Nah, how they doing in France?
So they basically almost had like 3 votes. Like you know what I'm saying? They have like I think as many people can vote. I mean, enter the race as they want to. Then the highest 3 get it, and then it go to the next 2, and then whoever win it after that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's almost
Right.
like American. I won't say American, but process of elimination. Whoever get the highest vote.
Well, like the midterm elections, you talking about? Like
it'll be I don't want to say a number of candidates, but whoever get the 3 highest votes, then they go to the second round, and then they have another round of voting, and then whoever get the 2 highest votes, and then they have another round, and whoever win out of that become the president. See what I'm saying? Like process of
yeah. I see. But ain't that like the mid elections? They do the same thing. It's like you get a bunch of people, then you vote, then the top people go, and whoever don't have them. I mean, kind of like
no, they don't do that for
like city.
They have primaries,
city.
though, but I mean, I guess that's but the primaries aren't the same because I don't know. Primaries are different. You talking about that? I'm talking about for president, not just like for senators and stuff like that.
No, I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but that's what I was saying. Kind of like the primaries.
Yeah. No, we ain't talking about the Supreme Court number. We just talking about voting in general. Fine. But yeah, just for the president, not like you know what I'm saying, everybody to vote like that.
Right. I hear what you're saying, but
yeah, at times I really think the president is useless because without the Congress and the Senate, you know what I'm saying, the president really just he just signed the bill, then it's official. But if the Congress and the Senate don't pass it, then what does it mean? That's kind of like the 3 levels of government, though.
Well, they could do executive orders,
but that shit only lasts till you go.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true.
Especially if the president want to change it, he can just kill that executive with the next president. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you talking about like more permanent stuff. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the Congress and the Senate, they against you. I mean, you're just a lame president.
That's what
like Obama was, but then even then, if that Congress don't care about you like that. I mean, like Trump did when they tried to get rid of Obamacare the first time. I mean, he had a Republican Senate and a Republican Congress, and they couldn't get rid of Obamacare, and he ended up blaming the Democrats. I'm like, how you blame the Democrats? You got a Republican Senate and Congress, and y'all couldn't get this together. Just like so, yeah. It's just like you said, it just depends on your Congress and your Senate. If they ain't working with you,
It's pretty
you
weak.
just sitting there.
It's pretty weak. Hell yeah. Shit, man. I think I'm about to go on and close it on out. I just came up. I ain't had a live stream in a minute. I've been working. So I didn't get a chance to get none in. I figured I'd get my feet back wet. You got any
Yeah, man. Work does,
thoughts?
huh?
I said, you got any final thoughts for the people?
I mean, let's see. With Will, I mean, Will did what he was supposed to do, defend his wife's honor. The way he did it was wrong. And if this was staged, I think it's sad that King Richard didn't get the views that he should have. All we're talking about is Will slapping Chris Rock. If this was staged, then they did it for selfish reasons. If it wasn't staged and Will did something idiotic and he took away from the very man he was trying to promote. So it's sad and and what can you say about politics? I mean, politics is what it is.
Smith, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. You ain't canceling Will Smith, are you? You still rocking with Will Smith?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Will, to me, Will, I'm not looking at this like Will did something like wrong. It's the way he handled it was wrong. I don't lose respect for him because of what his wife done. I mean, at the end of the day, Will has done so much that you can't take that away from him. I don't care what his wife is doing. He and this incident is not going to take away from his legacy. I'm still gonna rock with Will. If it's a good movie and he's in it, I'm gonna go watch it. So shoot, some of my favorite movies is with Will in it. Some of my favorite shows are with Will in it. So I'm gonna cancel him over this. No, Will's cool with me, and I don't think all this negative talk about Will. I never thought that. I think Will is still one of the most successful black men and most influential black men of this time. And if you're letting just the situation with his wife dictate how he is as a man, then it says a lot about you.
I wonder how much them Chris Rock tickets sold for though. He was sold out and shit.
Oh shit, he gotta be in the hundreds. Easy. 100, 200.
I'm thinking more
especially
than
front
that.
row.
I'm thinking
Front row, I know he make it 200.
Man, front row. Probably like 5,000.
Yeah.
I think 5,000.
5,000.
Hell, man, straight off that slap.
Maybe so, man. I don't know about that.
Man.
5,000? Now I gotta see. Well, how much Dave Chappelle tickets for front row is? How much is that?
I don't know, but it was a small. It wasn't like a big auditorium like Dave Chappelle be having this shit in.
Right.
But
I mean, hey, it's. I know he making good money now.
Yeah.
That money, like I said, Chris should be sending Will 10% of his profits for the next year. Like, hey, Will, thank you for that slap. I appreciate it.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me get up out of here, man. You doing anything later?
Nah, I was gonna put out a video, but nah, I'm just gonna relax till time for work.
All right, man. Well, I'll holler at you, man. I'll probably get back on the scene in a minute.
All right, Conscious. You have a good one.
All right, man. You too. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate the pull up. This has been, I've been rusty, so I had to get one off just to, try it out again. But we're gonna be back I don't know, tomorrow. I have something set ready to go. My apologies about the impulsive stream, but I decided to do one. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate it.